Hi, James Laughlin, editor of Waterworld magazine, coming to you from the floor at WEFTEC2009 in Orlando, Florida. I'm talking with Dave Baker, Business Development Manager for Hawk's Data Delivery Services. Dave, can you tell us what you have on display here at the show?
Absolutely. Those of you who have been to WEFTEC before, you're probably familiar with this device. This is our FlowDAR flow meter. It's been out for about 10 years, and about 3 years ago, we designed a system around this particular product, which is fairly unique in the industry. The FlowDAR itself is a non-contact flow meter, and because of the FlowDAR and the internet and wireless data systems, we've been able to come up with a service that we call Data Delivery Services. This service is a combination of all those technologies, and let's briefly look at this slide over here. This is, typical flow meter installation, data gathering, etc. Guys are at the manhole, they're in the street, fairly dangerous. What our data delivery service does is it changes this whole equation, gets people out of the street, out of the manhole, and at their desk on their computer. So with this device, with the cellular modem embedded, we've got data being collected by the sensor every 15 minutes. Every 15 minutes, this instrument makes a phone call to the internet, and that's how you get your flow data. Keeps you out of the manhole and out of the streets, and gets you back at your desk where you belong. This is the interface that the customer sees when they go to collect their data now. Here you see we've got a bunch of channels that are available to view. Let's take a look at a couple of weeks worth of data. And here's the data on the web. And again, this is being transmitted every 15 minutes from the flow meter to the internet, so it's near real time. You can sit at your desk, you can view your data. If you've got a rain event occurring, you don't have to go out in the street to look at data and collect data anymore. You just sit at your computer. Anywhere that you've got a web browser available, you're going to get flow data. The beauty of this system is that we don't charge you for the flow meter anymore. You don't have to buy the FlowDAR. What you're paying for is just the data itself. So we offer this data at a low monthly fee. It's predictable. There are no surprise costs. If anything goes wrong with the flow meter itself, Hawk fixes the meter at our expense. So there are no hidden fees, no surprise charges. You simply pay us a monthly fee and we get you the data. So we do all the work for you. It's a hands-off turnkey system. Again, keeping your personnel safe, keeping them out of the streets, and keeping everybody doing other things. You've got better utilization of your resources. You can now get flow data at your desk.
So how can they use this information? I mean, if they want to export it to themselves, if they want to do reporting, how do they do that?
There's a feature here that allows you to take the data off the web and download it into Excel format. And then many of the local programs that are used for graphing and reporting will accept a CSV file. We can also export this into modeling softwares. A lot of engineering firms have very sophisticated modeling softwares. Again, our data can be imported right to that directly.
All right, well, thank you very much, Dave.
Yep.
This is very interesting information, and it seems like a pretty slick system.
Thank you, Jim.
All right.